Hey everybody, it's your girl Ree. Yeah, I'm back. If you can like this video, share it, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It doesn't cost anything. And without further ado, let me get into some of this housekeeping. And like always, this is allegedly and in my opinion only. Let's go ahead and talk about this disclaimer. This is Section 107. It's made for fair use purpose, such as criticizing, comment, news reporting, teaching, and all that good stuff. We just keep it light, airy. Sometimes it may get a little serious, but it's just in all fun. Okay, everyone. I would like to start by saying to Laberrick, congratulations and thank you, God. Laberrick wrote on his Instagram, thank you, God. I sold my house. I got my VA loan back and it's time to celebrate. You are correct. He is thanking the person that has been there for him from the beginning to the end. I know his family's been there, his friends and loved ones. But guess what? Never forget who brought you through. And your ex thought that she had you down. She thought you was out. But all you have to do is stay still, stay present, do what you're supposed to do as a person, and God will see you through. And I'm quite sure it's other things that allegedly she's done. But you know what? Just keep the faith. Okay, guys, I forgot to tell you. See where that red arrow I drew? That website right there? You know I had to do a little digging and a little searching. So I'm looking and I'm like, okay, on one of Laberrick's pictures, I'm like, he looks like one of the Scotts. A little bit robust. I'm sorry, I'm robust as well, so I can use that word. Anywho, I did my digging. I went on the website and I'm like, okay, let me just start to look and see who's actually on the team. So as you can see, we have Maury Scott Esquire has his title as the owner. Okay, so here's the brother, Michael Scott, senior closer, client relations manager. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but on the episode, Kimmy and Maurice met up with Micah, who's supposed to be the project manager, and he was supposed to be making sure that things stay on a deadline. I'm just saying, this is allegedly. Hey, next we have Kimberly, operations manager. I thought she was the realtor, allegedly. That's what I thought. Because tell me if I'm wrong, operations manager, is that the same as a realtor? I don't know. But here's the heavy hitter, Tiffany. I want to say Halls like Paul's, but this is Tiffany Esquire. His sister is bad. I pulled her up. She's a family person. The actual law firm is in Georgia. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm understanding. They have all these pretty titles, but Maurice and Kimmy is not dumb, allegedly. They're not going to do what Tisha and Marcel doing. They're crossing their I's and dotting their T's. For real. Okay, and she is not going to just step foot into anything. She's bad. She specializes in closings. That's her specialty. So, regardless of what, they know what they're doing because you bring a heavy hitter like her, she's a real estate closer. She's closing, she know what she's doing. She's been doing this for years. Their office is based, like I said, in Georgia. Um, Family person. She has her morals and her values. So she's not going to cut corners or do anything that could be scrupuloused or, tainted hands, as they would say, allegedly. Just a little bit about the responsibilities of a closing attorney. The closing attorney process is compliance and contract based between the parties and the transaction is conducted. The person stays in accordance with the state and federal laws. Two of the most significant responsibilities bearing on the closing attorney will be the title examination, a review of local and land records to ensure that good and marketable title can be conveyed at closing, and the clearance of the title by collecting all documents necessary to remove any temporary liens, um, any defects of a title, subject property, anything that just could hinder the closing of a sale. Um, so a closing attorney has to know their stuff. This lady, Tiffany knows her stuff, and she's not going to cut any corners for them. And that answered my question, because my basic question was, why would Laberrick go with these people who Destiny allegedly is cool with, hangs with? And this is my opinion. I feel he didn't put his stock in them, the Scotts. He put his stock in to Tiffany, because Laberrick is very smart, very well versed, and he did not put his stock into them. This is my opinion alone. You can look her up. This lady knows her stuff. She's in it. She's been in this business too long to basically get bamboozled by the Scotts, allegedly. And for me, this answers the question, because I'm like, okay, Maurice is an attorney. Yeah, but he's not a closing attorney, number one. Number two, basically, she sealed the deal with Laberrick for them. That's it. That's what I'm going to go with, and that's what I'm going to stay with, and that's my opinion. If nobody don't likes my opinion, drop your comments, say what you need to say, but be respectful, because if you're not, I will check you. And with them saying that, you guys have a great night. This is Ree. I told you guys, I'm not the same like I used to be. I'm going to say what I need to say. And there are going to be some things I'm not going to say on here. I'm going to say it on Patreon once I get everything up and rolling. Because I have a lot of stuff to say about Love and Marriage Huntsville. And some people are not going to like it. And it really doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, we're on here, to say what we need to say and not worry about people's feelings, with respect behind it. We're not to be malice or, nasty about it, but we should be able to say what we need to say and keep it moving. And within that, Reed's going to keep it moving. You have a blessed day, evening, whenever you listen to this, and I will speak to you soon. Peace and soul. Mwah.